Hi, it's Sandy, and here we are on the new moon for the beginning of March 2016, and it's a new moon in Pisces, and in addition a solar eclipse. So these are powerful times, and I know many who are sensitives like myself have found disturbances in sleep, just an overwhelming sense of tiredness, and then perhaps getting to bed and not being able to sleep at all. I know I've had 2 or 3 nights myself where it's got to 5 in the morning before I've eventually gone to sleep for a couple of hours. There is a real reconfiguration that is happening on this new moon, and it really feels like the opportunity for a rebirth, for a new beginning of a magnitude that we've not experienced. So without further ado, let's see what the messages are with the roses are for this new moon. So I invite you to choose rose 1, rose 2, or rose card 3. Just take a moment and get clear in yourself which one is the one that you're called to. And let's look at the energies that have been revealed. So if you chose rose 1, this is rose Ma 9. And this rose is the rose that says, I am unconditional love. So she's drawing that aspect of you to attention. You know, to be able to hold that place within your heart field of being in the flow, allowing yourself to be in the flow and aware of when there is energy charge on your experiences with people or places, and having the courage to sort of just accept and track out what that energy might be about, and take whatever lesson or learning there may be in it for you, and still hold this heart space. So unconditional love for me is this place of an openness to life, that we don't say, I will only do this if I get this result, where you've got a preconditioned agreement, if you like, for a particular outcome. Unconditional love for me sits as an openness within the field of being awesomely okay with whatever comes as a mirror of your consciousness and what draws your attention, to come ever more into this place of deepening and an okayness with that process. So she's inviting you to look at anywhere in your experience in this current time where you're holding resistance, and where there are still issues running that you really need to just have the courage to look at, take the nugget of gold from it and let it go once more, to come into this beautiful place of a very open heart field. So if you chose rose 2 is rose Ma 2. Now, both of these roses are from the Rose Ma set, the mother of the rose, and these are qualities of the awakened and empowered feminine. So both in that expression of I am unconditional love, this rose says, I am abundant. In whatever way that abundance feels to be relevant for you. What is it? Perhaps this is the time to actually take stock of what you do have running in your life, and that there is a sense of gratitude for what you're experiencing and what you already have within your day-to-day experience of life. that place of gratitude allows the universe to bring even more of that to you, because it's a resonant match. So this place of feeling abundant, of being able to feel that which you desire, enables it to come forward and manifest for you, because we know that the heart holds the frequency that is the sum total of the energies that we have stored within the chakras, in the energy systems of the body. So the clearer and the more aligned we are in our day-to-day world, the more that sense of positivity and abundance and well-being flows into our lives. So she's calling you to look at anywhere in which you need to address that aspect in yourself, or to open even more to abundant flow in your life. And if you chose card 3, Rose 3, here is Rose 7. Now she's from the original rose set, the original 11 roses that came from my original rose immersion at the Alhambra in Spain. So Rose 7 is the lunar feminine. So how perfect that she's come forward on this new moon. And she is all about being able to embrace the really light, vulnerable aspect of ourselves that we can feel quite sort of vulnerable or shaky around, that we don't like to show where these inner aspects of us are still there. But she actually is a power. She sits on the solar plexus. She is protected with her sacred partner, which is Rose 9. But Rose 7 holds that light, vulnerable aspect of ourselves that, when we have contact with, actually shows us where our deepest strength is. You know, when we reveal who we truly are in all of its different aspects, people know, they know us, they know the deeper aspects of us that allow for us to create a field of trust, a field of letting other people know that we know ourselves, we know our strengths and what are our perceived weaknesses. But she is light-filled. She is filled with grace. She has a golden heart, and she has a real strength in that vulnerability, in that fragility. That's where her light is. So I hope you've enjoyed those little aspects of rose energy, and that they give you some insight and some way that will enrich your journey through this new moon. And just as a little add-on here, I'm running a spring rose retreat for women at the Chalice Well in Glastonbury on the 16th and 17th of April. Now this is a group, it's limited to 11 plus me. This sacred wisdom, the sacred aspects of the feminine teachings were always shared in groups of 12, right back from the earliest incarnations of the Sisterhood of the Rose within Atlantis and within the Egyptian mystery schools. So I'm hoping that you will feel perhaps drawn to investigate this particular retreat, and I look forward to sharing more of this rosy journey with you with our next reading on the lunar eclipse towards the end of March. And until then, much love and rosy blessings.